A new feature highlighted on the People's Action Party's East Coast Plan website, laundry racks installed as part of the Home Improvement Program HIP, has sparked criticism from residents who are questioning their practicality and user-friendliness. On 1st May, a Reddit user posted on the r/Singapore forum expressing concerns in a thread titled, "New HIP laundry racks proudly highlighted on East Coast Plan website are problematic." The racks were showcased on the PAP website as an example of estate progress. While similar models have been installed in other towns, such as Yishun, the user, who had first-hand experience, expressed doubts about their effectiveness, claiming the design makes it nearly impossible to properly sun-dry clothes. The user acknowledged that the new racks improve safety by reducing the risk of bamboo poles falling and eliminating the need to cap pole sockets to prevent rainwater from collecting. However, they argued that these safety benefits are overshadowed by usability issues. The racks are smaller, reducing drying capacity, and are reportedly prone to rust. More importantly, the user pointed out that drying and retrieving laundry now requires handling each item individually, unlike the traditional system, where a few poles could be managed quickly. This process becomes particularly time-consuming when weather conditions are unpredictable. As a result, people have ended up resorting to indoor drying or installing third-party solutions, such as Steigen systems or sliding racks. Residents with sliding windows face additional inconvenience, as they must hang laundry on one side of the rack, retract it, and repeat the process on the other side. The permanent presence of the rack just outside the window has reportedly attracted birds, which perch and leave droppings on laundry and windowsills. After rain, water dripping from racks above also makes it difficult to re-hang clothes. While the user appreciated the safety-oriented intent behind the redesign, they expressed mixed feelings. On the one hand, the new racks reduce the danger of falling laundry poles, a genuine improvement, especially for elderly residents. On the other hand, the design feels barely more useful than removing the bamboo pole sockets altogether, as it has become much harder to sun-dry clothes. The previous HIP setup, shaped like the Chinese character, also had issues such as falling poles and bird droppings, but it remained fundamentally usable and did more to address residents' needs. The new upgrades may have made things worse rather than better, the user concluded. But I also want to hear your views about any pros I might have missed out. The post has since sparked wider discussion, with many netizens echoing similar frustrations. One user commented that birds were entering their home due to the rack's placement. The rack is basically inviting them to happily perch and gradually make their way into the house unless I shut all my windows. They also noted that even after the rain stopped, water continued dripping from the racks above, making newly hung clothes wet again. Another user criticized the rack's impracticality, stating it takes significantly longer to hang laundry and that clothing items frequently fall to lower floors. One user noted that the racks have worsened rain splashing into their balconies, resulting in wet clothes even during light showers. A separate user shared a safety concern, claiming that the racks make it easier for someone to climb in through the windows. "I actually experienced this. I live on the 9th floor and the guy has been caught," they said. Others criticized the racks for being too small to accommodate a full load of laundry. Many expressed a preference for the older bamboo pole system or the previous HIP design, which they felt was more efficient. One user summed up the sentiment. "These new racks have stolen the joy I get out of doing the laundry. You know the satisfaction when your clothes are laid out on bamboo poles, swaying in the wind, and the assurance that if it rains, you can bring them in within seconds? Gone. With the racks, it's all gone." Many commenters questioned whether those responsible for the redesign had first-hand experience living in HDB flats. One user commented that anyone who lives in a HDB and dries their clothes outside would immediately notice the issues with the new design. Some also speculated that those who approved the design probably don't do their own laundry and can afford a dryer to dry their clothes. This reeks of a lack of consultation with residents who actually dry clothes outdoors. The people who designed this are probably non-HDB residents, or they simply don't sun-dry their clothes, one user said.